Okay, we're here today for Madeline Butcher. She's here signing today for the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders. Guys, thank you so much for coming. See, you got an excellent crowd there with you, Mom, Dad, little brother, and Coach Miller. So question number one, Madeline. As the Maroon faithful knows, your nickname was Mad Puppy. Will you tell us how you got that nickname?
From Coach A, we had Madeline Blankenship, who was playing when I was a 7th grader, so they had to shorten my name, so that's how I got it.
Short and sweet from Coach A.
Yep.
Okay, question number two. We know you had a terrible accident this year, and Maroon Sports Network definitely, and the whole fans missed you, and the whole world changed the season a little bit for us. Some younger girls had to step up. So question number two, how's your rehab currently going?
It's going great. Dr. Pace did a fantastic job on my surgery, and Total Rehab's helping me every day, so it's getting better.
Okay, if we know one thing about you, you're going to be determined. You'll be back quicker than what the doctors say, so I can guarantee that 100% because you're a competitor through and through. Number three, what will you miss the most about this year's team?
We were all just so close. The relationships we had were like no other. When we got out on the floor, it truly was a family, and that's a biggest blessing I could have as a point guard, having girls who trusted me. And we had a lot of fun together.
Good, good. Question number four. Who's your funniest teammate and why?
That's a hard one. It's got to be Anna Ross. It's something new every day with her.
Anna Ross, she just got the best sense of humor. She's
Definitely.
able to lighten the crowd up and just have a good time, right? When you're around Anna Ross. Question number five. Why Lindsey Wilson?
Well, it's just, when the first time I went over there and watched the game, the environment of it was awesome. The players, they were awesome. Coach Weddington, Coach Duncan have been nothing but great to me. Super supportive. And they're a great basketball team. Coach Weddington loves to win, just like I do. And it's an exciting program to join at a great time. So.
And close to home, and I know you're close to Mom and Dad and the whole family, so it keeps a very short commute back and forth for things. What are some of your college goals for basketball?
Just to be the player that they need me to be, whether that's being a good teammate, whether that's playing, whether that's anything in between. I just want to be there for the girls and work hard to be the best basketball player I can be.
Okay, now you got Coach Miller beside you, and I know you only had Coach Miller for 1 year. But now, instead of putting him on the mic, which he does not like, you're going to answer this question as if you're Coach Miller.
Okay.
If Coach Miller could describe you in 3 words, what would Coach Miller say about you?
Oh, gosh. I think he would say I was determined, supportive, and maybe hardworking.
Okay. Dedicated, hardworking, and supportive. So definitely, supportive was a big thing where you had to be supported on the bench now and change your role completely to support all the younger players coming up and taking your spot for the rest of the season. I know that was hard, so definitely a role you embraced, and we appreciate that. Can you tell us your favorite high school basketball memory?
Oh, gosh. Probably my funnest game was at Raw Castle when we won the district, when Brooklyn hit a buzzer beater. That was pretty awesome. All of our Daytona Beach trips, we had a great time. Summer ball, that was always a blast. I don't think I could really narrow it down to one.
Well, I know you wasn't on the floor for the Lily Todd to Brooklyn Thomas half court.
That was awesome, too. That was
put it into overtime and win the game, but that's pretty amazing. And then
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Thomas's tip back, like you said, to win the first game of district championship,
It was the championship,
2 years ago, her sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
And then, your game at Rockcastle County where you just come up big and just started drilling 3 after 3 after 3. That had a big good memory as well. So I know you got a lot. Besides high school basketball, let's take you back to your younger days. And it could be going through grade school or it could be playing AAU ball.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory from those younger times of playing basketball to really become the player you are now? We see the Thunder up here, coming up for AAU, and just talk a little bit about your journey to get you where you are today.
Yeah, my favorite memory is definitely Dad coached me. We had so much fun. I started playing basketball, I think, in the 3rd grade, and it was a blast. We were not very good. It was definitely a learning process. But he committed to us and he believed in us, and it was a lot of fun. And then just after, you get to middle school and you're playing travel ball, just meeting new teammates along the way. I have so many friends from all over the country that I've got to meet playing basketball, so it's been awesome.
So you say your dad was your first coach?
He was my first coach, yes.
Is there any similarities between Coach Miller and Coach Butcher that you care to say about, or was they?
They're actually, yeah, they have the same coaching style. I'll give it to them. Very similar.
So they both want to win.
Definitely.
To say the least about things. I want the best for you, 100%.
Absolutely.
Okay, Madeline, we've had some fun with some questions now, and I know you got a statement prepared, so would you mind to go ahead and read your statement that you prepared for the people in attendance today?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to first off start by thanking each and every one of you for showing up to support me today. It truly means the world to me. When I was 12 years old and in the 7th grade playing high school basketball, I thought the day I would end my career at Pulaski County High School was forever away. Looking back now, time flew by, and here we are looking at the next chapter of my basketball career. Wearing the words Pulaski County on the front of my jersey was an honor and one of my biggest blessings. Through this program, I met my best friends, learned so many lessons, and was surrounded by the best coaches and community that supported me. I have so many people today that I want to thank. Yet before I start, I just want to say thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity. None of this would be possible without the grace and blessing you bestowed upon my life. With that being said, first I want to thank Coach A and his staff, Coach Jones, Coach Woodcock, and Coach C. They put so much trust in me to be their point guard from a young age. They pushed me daily and taught me so much, and together we made memories that will last a lifetime. Next, to Coach Miller and his staff, Coach Elmore, Coach McCollum, Coach C, Coach Wilson, and Coach Zimmerman. You guys stepped into the program and believed in us from day one. You set the bar high and pushed us to be the best versions of ourselves, and for that, I'm forever grateful. My senior season with you guys brought lots of joy and lots of hardships, and through it all, you guys stood by my side, and we made the best of it together. I just want to say thank you to both coaching staffs for loving me and all the time invested in our program. To my teammates, I love each and every one of you. You all are my best friends and have brought this chapter of my life so much joy. I'm forever thankful for all the times in the locker room, bus rides, and memories that we made on the court. We made memories and learned so much together that I will carry with me for a lifetime. I want to say a big thank you to Coach Tui, who helped me daily in the weight room, and for being such a positive role model in my life. Thank you to Miss Katie, who helped me so much through injuries and rehab, and was always there to support me. I also just want to say a big, huge shout out to Maroon Sports Network for always streaming our games so my family could always watch. To Coach Weathington and Coach Duncan, who would definitely be here, but they're in Sioux City, Iowa, playing in the NAI Sweet 16. So I just want to thank them for always believing in me and giving me this opportunity. You all have made LWU feel like home from the first time I was on campus and have been so supportive of me. I can't wait for my next chapter as a Blue Raider. And last but not least, my family, Dad, Mom, and Pax. They have truly been my biggest fans through it all. And there are no words I could truly say to thank them for all that they have done for me. To Dad, you were the first person to believe in me. You helped push me to be the best version of myself, far beyond basketball, but as a follower of Jesus. You always told me if I gave basketball my all, you would follow my dreams to the end of the earth, and that you did. We spent so much time together traveling for basketball. You took me all across the country and made every dream of mine come true. You never missed a game. You spent countless hours in the gym teaching me, and your love for me never changed regardless of basketball. And I could not thank you enough for all the sacrifices you've made for me. To Mom, you've always been my rock and steady hand. You always pushed me to chase my dreams and told me I could do anything I put my mind to. You've been an amazing example in my life and reminded me daily that my life belonged to the Lord and He had a plan for me. You were always at every game and the first person waiting to give me a hug after every game, and always supported my dad's crazy ideas. You always went the extra mile to make every little day more special for me, and that never went unnoticed. You sacrificed so much time to my career, all out of love. I'm forever grateful for your support and love. And last but not least, Pax. He was surely my biggest fan. If I was playing, he was there cheering me on. He often had to call himself my personal trainer because he spent hundreds of hours in the gym rebounding for me and bullying me in a little bit of 1v1. He hardly ever complained about us dragging him from gym to gym his whole childhood so I could play basketball. His love and compassion towards me is something that inspires me daily. I give so much credit to my success to him because he was there for me on the good and bad days cheering me on. Paxton, I can't thank you enough for always being my biggest fan. This community has meant so much to me and my family. The support from Pulaski County is something I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I'm proud to have worn that jersey and represent this community. With that being said, I'm excited that I'll be continuing my academic and basketball career at Lindsey Wilson University.
That could have been the sweetest thing that a sister's ever said to a brother. That's never going to happen between my kids, and I'm really jealous of what the Butchers have with their children. So you guys have done something definitely right there. And Madeline, I know, coming from Brendan Forster and myself and all the Marine Sports Network, man, we've had fun streaming your games, and we've loved watching you run the point and do the things you need to do. And we just hate the season was cut short with your injury this year. But number 20 will live on forever, and you're so sweet. And I'd love for you to come back sometime and accommodate and get on the air with us and talk basketball. And so we're going to hold you up to that whenever you can come back in.
I would enjoy it, definitely.
At this time, before you sign your letter, the last thing before you sign your letter of intent, do we have any basketball girls that's brave enough to ask a question before we get ready to wrap up? Somebody want to step up and ask her something? See, I told you it would be like this. Hannah Marie, you're a senior. You should be able to ask a question. Put her on the spot. I'm going to walk the mic down there. We'll put her on the spot. Anna Ross should be able to ask one, too, as a senior.
What'd she say? Okay.
All right, what's your favorite locker room memory?
Okay, it had to be Coach A flipping the Gamble halftime show. It had to be that. That was pretty awesome. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of dancing. We're not very good at dancing, but we did do a lot of it. Singing, we even have some singers on the team. But Coach A might have to take the cake on that one.